Looking to jump into PC gaming without the hassle of building your own rig? Maybe you want something that can handle the latest AAA games right out of the box, or you're tired of your current setup struggling with newer titles. Today I'm checking out the Skytech Gaming Archangel to see if this pre-built gaming desktop actually delivers on performance without breaking the bank. Link is in the description if you want to check the latest price on Amazon. Right off the bat, what caught my attention is the Intel Core i7-12700F processor. This thing runs at 2.1 GHz but can turbo boost up to 4.9 GHz when you need that extra power. In real-world gaming, this means smooth performance whether you're playing competitive shooters like Valorant or diving into demanding single-player games like Cyberpunk 2077. I've been testing it with various titles, and the CPU handling has been solid across the board. The RTX 4060 graphics card is where this build really shines for most gamers. With 8 GB of GDDR6 memory, you're looking at high settings on 1080p gaming and decent performance at 1440p for many titles. I tested it with games like Spider-Man Remastered and Elden Ring, and you're easily hitting 60+ FPS on high settings. If you're into streaming, the RTX series also gives you access to NVIDIA's encoding features, which means you can game and stream simultaneously without major performance hits. Storage is another strong point here. The 1TB NVMe SSD means your games load fast and your system boots up in seconds. No more waiting around for loading screens, and you've got plenty of space for your game library. Combined with 16 GB of DDR4 RAM running at 3200 MHz, multitasking feels smooth whether you're gaming with Discord open, streaming music, or running background applications. The cooling system deserves a mention too. They've included a 240mm AIO liquid cooler, which keeps temperatures in check even during extended gaming sessions. This is particularly important with that i7 processor, and I haven't seen any thermal throttling during my testing. The system stays relatively quiet under load, which is always appreciated. One practical benefit that often gets overlooked is the built-in 802.11 AC Wi-Fi. Not everyone has Ethernet running to their gaming setup, so having reliable wireless connectivity built-in saves you from buying additional adapters. The connection has been stable in my testing, though Ethernet is still preferred for competitive gaming. Now for some honest pros and cons. On the positive side, the performance-to-price ratio is competitive for a pre-built system, especially considering current GPU prices. The clean Windows 11 installation with no bloatware is refreshing compared to some other manufacturers. However, the 600W power supply, while gold certified, doesn't leave much room for future GPU upgrades if you want to go bigger down the line. Also, like most pre-builts, you're paying a premium compared to building it yourself if you have the knowledge and time. Overall, the Skytech Gaming Archangel hits the sweet spot for gamers who want solid 1080p performance without the complexity of building their own system. If you're ready to make the jump, check out that link in the description below for current pricing and availability.